Hi, welcome back. So in this session we will learn about what are the governor limits in Salesforce. So governor limits are like rules that govern how much resources your Salesforce org can use. They are in place to ensure fair uses and prevent any single process from hogging too much of the system resources. These limits cover things like the number of records you can query, the time your code can run, and the data storage allowed. Staying within these limits help maintain a stable and efficient Salesforce environment. So next slide is what are governor limits. Governor limits in Salesforce FX are runtime limits that ensure efficient use of resources and prevent code from monopolizing the system. These limits are in place to guarantee the stability and performance of the Salesforce platform. Coming to next slide is SQL query retrieved by 50,000. What are the DML statement records retrieved by 10,000? It's 6 MB heap size. Okay. Yeah, Salesforce object query language. In governor limits are total number of SQL queries issued is 100 and total number of SQL queries for a patch class is 200 and total number of records retrieved by SQL queries is 50,000 and total number of records retrieved by database.query locator is 10,000. These are the limits of SQL queries in governor limits. Okay, coming to next slide is data manipulation language limits. Total number of TML statement for insert, update, delete, merge and sort is 150 and total number of records processed in a TML statements are 10,000. Maximum depth of a trigger recursion is 16 and maximum number of objects that can be processed in a single transaction is 120. Coming to next slides is Apex heap size limits. Heap size per transaction is 6 MB for synchronous effects and 12 MB for asynchronous effects. Asynchronous comes under what is batch, future and queuable jobs. Apex CPU time limits. Maximum CPU time on the Salesforce servers in milliseconds is 10,000 milliseconds for synchronous and 60,000 for asynchronous. Okay. Synchronous and asynchronous apex limits. Maximum number of synchronous requests is 100 and maximum number of batch apex of in the flex queue is 100. Maximum number of future method invocation per hour is 250,000 and maximum number of queuable jobs added to the queue is 50 and maximum depth of a chain queuable job is 5. Email limits. Single email messages sent per transaction is 5,000 and mass email message sent per day is 5,000. Miscellaneous limits. Maximum number of fields in a where clause is 20. Maximum number of columns for a select statement is 100. Maximum size of the call stack for a single transaction is 16,000 frames. Here's an example. So we in the inter apex code for integer I is equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus for account ACC new account name is equal to object same plus we are looping the loop, and here we insert ACC in the DML performed in the loop. Decided that is DML should not be performed in the loop because it takes 5 times to create a record in maximum TML statement for the 150 and you use 5. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, that is this. Yeah, number of DML statement is 5 out of 150. If you use 151 times if you create a record of for this 151 then that it says system.limit exception too many DML statement 151. So these are the 151 DML touching limits. So these are the demonstration. So I hope you like this video. Please hit like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.